There is a major network interested in me.
You won't believe your ears.
Yeah, that would be the Home Shopping Network.
We are the new Rue 102. We just fired up the Facebook live stream. I am Rick Godley, and also in the studio, Sallie Rose Hollis. You're looking at her. Wave to the camera there. Thank you, Sallie. Sallie is, are you the progenitor? I'm not even sure that's the right word, but you are the instigator, what else, facilitator for this new group, Southern Accord. Southern Accord. Well, first of all, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing well as well. Put the microphone up just a little bit. There you go.
Sorry, this is my first time to do it like this.
I know. We're doing multitasking. We're live and local streaming and live and local radio. No, I'm doing awesome. So, but let's go back and revisit the past, because I know you from the Sweet Adelines, the Piney Hills chorus, and it's almost like the phoenix is rising with the Southern Accord. Take us through the process there, because you had a really good. Big word alert, but I know you know this word, coterie. Am I using that a right way?
You know what? I don't really know. I'm assuming you are.
Well, yeah, don't ever make that assumption again. But yeah, take us through the process of what was and now what is coming.
Well, the members of Southern Accord, yes, we were members of Piney Hills Harmony Chorus of Sweet Adelines, but that chorus dissolved, and we still love to sing. We love harmony. We love each other. So we said, let's form a new chorus. We're a 501c3, our own self.
Cool.
We're an educational organization and a musical organization. And so it took a while to get all that into place, but we're ready now, and we are saying, world, here we are.
I like the, is that a warning or, but no, world, here we are. Now, also go back, because I know I've talked with you over the years in the past, the love for singing, but be an encourager and an exhorter, because you've had women of all ages come in, and some can really sing, others think they can sing, but they're welcome as well, because you kind of encourage them to come into the fold, and all of a sudden, the flower blossoms.
That's right. You know, like I said, we're an educational organization, and as well as musical, because every rehearsal, the directors are helping us know how to use our voice. And we're going to be bringing in some outside coaches, and we'll have some personal vocal instruction, not to scare you away. By the time you do that, you know, you'll be all on board. But it's just a place where, if you really have a solo voice, that's great. But you know, most of us don't have solo voices. I don't have a solo voice, but you know, I can blend the heck out of it by singing baritone. So there's a place for high voices, tenors. There's a place for low voices, bass. And some of you ladies out there, if you think that you can't sing, you know what? You might be a bass. Ooh. You may have never found your vocal range. And so come check us out.
All right, the details. This is Southern Accord. There's a new chorus in town. It's going to be on a Thursday night, September 12th, 6:30, in the Fellowship Hall Presbyterian Church of Ruston. That's right across from AutoZone. And correct me if I'm wrong, I still have half a brain, and half of that still works, so the memory may be right. But didn't you at one time say the acoustics are awesome in that place?
Well, it's a very live room, so you know, if that's what you want, yes, we think it makes us sound better.
All right. Well, now I'm also having another flashback in my mind. So if you want to drop the mic and run out, because I'm going to bring up the past, correct me if I'm wrong. But when did you get started in Sweet Adelines, or what year was that? And I think I remember you saying, "Oh, Rick, when I hit alto." And I'm thinking, is she talking about the place in Louisiana? And that's when you knew you had it and you really liked it. Is my memory serving me correctly?
Well, it's two distinct things. When I found harmony, when I found alto, that's what I said. I was in the 9th grade.
I got you.
I never had been able to sing before, like in elementary school. It was not fun for me to sing, you know, God Bless America or anything like that, because I have a lower voice and they never did pitch it in my range. But when I found alto in the 9th grade and I could sing, harmony at church, I thought I had already died and gone to heaven, you know.
Wow.
And so, I was singing in church one Sunday after that in the late 1980s, and the lady in front of us turned around to me and the other the woman beside me, and she said, "I think I have a place. I think y'all need to go." The Sweet Adelines. Well, I had never had heard of it, so but we went, and here's my saying about that.
All right.
My friend never went back. I never looked back.
Wow.
Because I found that wonderful, very tight harmony that when you do it just right, it makes the hair on the back of your neck stand up.
Well, it's where the individuals become one with the whole there, and it just it resonates, right?
Yes, that's true. I mean, if we all lock and ring, and it's a physics thing, really, it's just tremendous. You can even hear when you lock and ring, you can hear a note up above, an overtone that's not even produced. Frankly, some people can't hear it, and I can't hear it, but that's when the hair on my arm starts standing up.
Well, and that's me. I know I have a voice, and I've heard this school of thought, and I believe it, although it takes training, it takes education to be able to sing, to find your voice, and then fit in because you're educated and because you fit in. But you're to your point there, where you went with a friend, and they never went back, and you never looked back. I think you said this too. If you have any kind of apprehension about coming out to this meeting on September 12th, bring a friend or bring 3 friends. That works.
That's right. And we had one lady one time, she brought her husband, and he just sat out there in the audience as a support network. And one of our members one time, she brought her mother, and I kept trying to recruit her mother. And finally I found out years later, no, her mother was just there to support, her daughter.
Right.
So yes, do that.
All right, so the informational meeting is going to be on September 12th, and it'll be at 6:30 Southern Accord. Help us help, Sallie, help us help the Southern Accordites or the accordions. Or
Oh, I love that, accordions.
I don't think that works because that's an instrument, right? But
It's okay.
help push the message out. And now explain also, I would dare say, that this is for all, and it's not just for Lincoln Parish and not just for Ruston. So if you're getting this message and you're in Bossier Parish or Union Parish, come on, right?
Yes, we have members from Ouachita Parish right now. Actually, our director drives in from Grayson, which is close to Columbia, down there in Caldwell Parish. We have people that have been attending recently from Union Parish, and we have had members from Union Parish. One of our long-distance members now who's getting her optometrist, license training in Oklahoma, she's from Winfield. And so
Wow.
what that says to me is that it's worth it.
That's right.
People drive in for it.
That's right. All right, so the introductory meeting is going to be September 12th. What do you see, or what will happen afterwards? Let's say, I don't know, what's an ideal a cappella chorus? I guess 2, right? Or 1.
A cappella chorus. Well,
Where I was going with this is, what will you meet quarterly? Will you meet monthly? Will the education classes happen? How's that look?
Well, we meet every week.
Okay.
I mean, we meet every Thursday at 6:30 at the same place. And of course, we'd love for you to be there every week because you can build. It's a building process. But we try not to be too stringent because everybody has a life. Believe it or not, everybody has a life.
One of those things still happens, huh?
Apart from music, yes, and then when you come to the rehearsal, a lot of times we'll have what we call sectionals, and then whatever part you sing, like tenor, lead is our harmony. I mean, lead is our it would be like soprano. It's the vocal. I've forgotten what you call it.
The sopranos. You're not from New Jersey, right?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
But anyway, we break out into sections, and that helps us learn our parts when we come back and put it together in 4 parts. And so we go from about 6:30 till about 8:30. And let me say this: if you don't read music, does not matter.
Good point.
We have learning aids. We have music tracks. Some of our best singers have been non-music readers. Just like you don't have to have a solo voice. You don't have to read music. See, we make it so easy.
Make it easy. You just got to have a want to, just to show up, and then you'll be encouraged to do more and get involved. And I mean, how many success stories, and by that I mean others coming in with the apprehension, had just found a place and a space, and literally, pun intended, fully intended, have found their voice. have stayed? More than one, right? More.
Oh, sure. I mean, I can't even tell you. It's just like, where have you been all my life? After the people find it, it's a sisterhood. We consider ourselves, musical sisters. We love each other. We support each other. It's a bond. When you sing, you're giving part of yourself. And your heartbeats,
Yeah.
are really almost together.
All right, now I'm popping up on the screen that funky sigil. What are we looking at? This is part of your logo. Be the teacher and teach us, what is this?
Well, those are intertwined clefs, intertwined musical clefs, the treble clef and the bass clef. And there were, we put this as part of our logo because of a couple of reasons. One, we sing treble, we sing bass. We didn't, and we wanted something to make an S for Southern Accord. And also, it shows how united we are. And there's also, if you look at my shirt.
All right, hang on, let me get that shot. There we go.
Okay,
I see it.
Here's another, rendition of that, in that you can put them together to make a heart. Love music, love each other.
I like it. Boy, how long? And I love the creative process because, and the creative process for those that don't know how to do it is don't poo-poo ideas when they happen. Just take them and let them flow, let them resonate, germinate, and then if something else grows on that. How long did it take you all to hey man, let's combine the treble and the clef and the bass clef and then move on, and even the term Southern Accord, ACHORD. That's kind of very clever. When
Well,
did this happen? Take us through that process.
as soon as we figured out we wanted to have this chorus, everybody started submitting names. And we had a name list of over 30 names. It might have been 50. So one night
Wow.
at rehearsal, our president got up and put them all on a whiteboard, and we sat there and voted one by one and discussed. And then we narrowed them down, and we narrowed them down, and this took a while. We narrowed them down, and Southern Accord was not even written there. We had to combine two or more ideas. So we got our name, and then anybody, instead of going out and getting a professional, sorry all you professionals out there, we said, let's design our own logo. And so we had people do that. And there are some creative people in this
yeah.
chorus. And then we voted again. Now this time we voted online. So we had about three votes. And we just got this is true. We just got the logo done on Sunday night. And we started our publicity campaign on Monday.
And here you are on a Thursday.
That's right.
And well, that's beautiful how things just come together. Where is it? There's a line in The Field of Dreams that the Kevin Costner character said to Terrence Mann, "You once wrote that the universe, the cosmic tumblers click into place every now and then and opens up to show you what's possible." And that sounds like what's happening here.
It really does. That's a good thing. I'm gonna,
I'll get it for you. Yeah, it's worthy to be reminded of because you know as well as I, Sally, we get frustrated that we don't think progress is happening when the creative process is happening. And as you said, over 50 got whittled down to the final 2 or 3, and this last one wasn't even part of those 50, but it all fits.
That's right. And it's a unifying process
Right.
too. We're inclusive, in that about ideas.
All right, so did we cover all the bases? Because you're the prolific writer of information, of getting, oh, by the way, you also write for the Lincoln Parish Journal, correct? You can watch, read more articles from Sallie there.
Yes, and also from the Leader.
The
and
Ruston Daily Leader.
And the Farmerville Gazette, yes.
Wow, good. So how many hours are in your day?
Well, I don't know, but, it's that old thing about retirement. When you retire, you find other things to do, and I'm happy.
Sure, sure.
But you were asking, did we cover all the bases? I want to make sure everybody knows it is 4-part harmony.
Mm-hmm.
If you have a high voice, great. If you have a low voice, great. If you can sing melody, that's the word I was looking for, melody, a while ago. If you sing alto in church, which I did, you might be a baritone. And it's tight harmony, and we sing sometimes more recent songs like "Happy" by Pharrell Williams. We sing some classics like "Locomotion" and "One Fine Day." We're learning "One Fine Day" now, and "Boardwalk." We're probably going to have a little bitty segment about the '60s, and we sing spiritual songs. "The Lord Bless You and Keep You," and "It Is Well With My Soul." And we sing Christmas songs. We like to go out and do Christmas performances. We have standards like Jingle Bells, but we've got fun ones like Diddly Squat, like "You Ain't Getting Diddly Squat." "Mary Had a Baby." So we have a lot of, I think, a lot of range in our repertoire.
So should I be a stinker and ask you to sing on the spot? No, don't do that.
No, you really, that's what I'm saying. I don't have a solo voice, but.
Okay. Well, and here's the beauty of it too. What I'm gleaning is if one doesn't know what they have, you will come and be educated and find your place.
Yes, we will help you. We will help place you. We will let you listen to the different parts, and we will help place your voice. Yes.
Awesome. Well, Sallie, thanks so much for coming on in here on the new Rue 102. By the way, we have an app now. It's free. You can download it from the App Store, Rue 102, Rue 102. Put us on your smartphone, your tablet, on your dashboard, wherever you go. And now that it's live streaming, it will become archived so that you can use this as your informational piece. You knocked it out of the park. Job well done.
Thank you. Thanks so much for having me on here today, and thank you for supporting everything in the community, including us.
You're most welcome. She is Sallie Rose Hollis. I am Rick Godley. This is Olivia Newton-John on the new Rue 102. There you go. You did great. The stream is still going. I will kill this stream. She did great.